Alright, here we are for round number 3. The old triple Tassiger Snapcaster. This is probably a mulligan. This hand is better. Scry 1, land. Interesting. It's very tough to evaluate how good land is. I think I'm going to top it because Basic Swamp is kind of weak in this hand. Because I can't go Delver plus Thoughtscour on turn 2 if I want to. So I think I'm about going with the Delver plan. Looks like we're against Affinity. So fetching a basic island is not that great, but I think I'm likely not to terminate here. So I'm just going to play the Delver first. Like, I'm probably terminating later in the game unless he plays. The only way I can get really punished is if he plays Master of Ethereum, but usually they don't play that right away. The Spellskite, which is pretty annoying. Mana? Ooh, maybe he's short a Gasser card? Galvanic Blast? Okay, I don't mind the Galvanic Blast, actually. Thoughtscour myself. We drew into the Watery Grave naturally. I think I just play the Sulphur Falls and pass. It's possible I'm supposed to shock myself, because if I Thoughtscour into a Black Delve creature, I can't both terminate and play a Black Delve creature. But the trick to terminate is I'm in no rush to cast the terminate, because I'm just going to have to hit the Spellskite eventually, which is basically attacking me for 0 damage. We might have gotten lucky and played against the Steel Overseer. I was gonna say he might have kept a very borderline like no gas spell kind of hand. So we have like 1 turn to draw a bolt. Or we're gonna be in a world of pain here. Though I guess we can beat 1 Steel Overseer activation. Maybe. That is not a bolt. It's not a terminate, so we can actually kill the Steel Overseer. So we're gonna take a World of Hurt. Well, I guess. Well, he's very likely to draw an artifact creature. We'll see what he draws before we determine how bad the Steel Overseer is. Right now, it's not that bad because the Inkblot Nexus isn't that threatening. He drew not a reasonable creature, not a Ravager or another or anything like that. So feeling okay about my spot, but not great. Bloodstained Mire, no. Alright, let's terminate this, and probably gonna die. I don't really know what gets us out of this. Snapcaster range, but he's got plenty of turns to draw more threats. And we're at 5 poison, 12 life now. I suppose flipping the Delver on a removal spell would catch me up a little bit. This matchup just so hard game 1. We only have 1 Colligan's Command. Polluted Delta. So let's fetch that away. Here. Draw. Lightning Bolt. Okay, so I can either bolt. I think I'm gonna bolt the Vault Scourge. The life gain is gonna buy him tons more time to draw into like cards I can never beat, like Cranial Plating or Ravager or something like that. So I'm actually gonna let this hit me and just hope that I can trade the Delver for it. Ooh, that's gross. Can't really let that resolve without bolting, so we bolt that and hope he's afraid. We don't even have another red mana, so we're not even really repping much, unfortunately. So he's probably gonna go for the Inkblot Nexus and kill us. I can't. Well, I guess I could do nothing. If I do nothing, then like he might not go for it, but I'm just losing that game. I'm taking 4 damage and 2 infect, and he's still got the Ravager. I guess the only thing I could have done better was like have another red land. That way he wouldn't necessarily go for it. I guess he might not go for it here, but be very surprised. Yep. Okay. But even then, like, what am I drawing into? Snapcaster Mage could be okay. Let's look at the sideboard. We want Staticaster. We want Engineer Explosives. Magma Spray, Vandal Blast, Colligan's Command. Okay, what do we cut? Brutality is not great. Mana Leak isn't great, but on the play, it is nice to have an answer to the Etched Champion. I think I'm going to start off by shaving the Young Pyromancers and probably like some of the probes. If I do that, actually, I can probably board in a land if I'm boarding that out. I don't really like Young Pyromancer. Like, it just seems slow. I think when I win, I'm going to be controlling him out. It doesn't block anything, and I can't really race him that effectively with Young Pyromancer. The fact that none of the creatures can block against him is just like a really weak creature, I think. I'd rather have a Delver that can block or a Snapcaster that can interact. It's possible Pyromancer is better than Mana Leak, but like Mana Leak Snapcaster actually isn't that bad when I'm on play. So I think that's my jam here. So we will run that. Perhaps on the draw, I'll take out the... But the probes are bad too, because they just essentially deal me 2. Oh, I'm not in love with them. Ooh, mulligan. One good spell away from being a keep. Oh, this hand's reasonable. Ooh, we'll top that. Interesting. I think I actually play fetch like and just draw the steam vents. Well, what do you think about that actually? So what is my plan then? I'm gonna play Delver and then Serum Visions and try to get the Staticaster in play on turn 3. I can hold up Staticaster and Mana Leak on turn 3, or I can just slam the Serum Visions now. What does that change? It means that I have to hit a land in the top 3. I'm taking a lot of damage with this line. Whereas I can just fetch a basic... Well, I don't want to fetch a basic island here. Yeah, we just pass. It's not pretty, but I think that this is a reasonable line. We end up at 15 life, which is unfortunate. But I think the guaranteed land on top of it is so powerful, because we just lose this game every time we don't hit a land. I guess I could actually get a basic here. I don't really need a swamp right away to stem the bleeding a little bit. Okay, yeah, I like that. Visions. There's the Tarn. I guess I don't have to play the Delver because it's not flipping, so I can just not take the damage. Well, if I play it, I can trade for the Memnite. Yeah, let's just do that. It's the same amount of damage. The Staticaster kills it, but I'm going to be killing the pest and then hopefully other stuff. And he might play like something else I want to kill. Ooh, another Memnite. Plating. So if I take, I'm going to 13. I can kill both Memnites. This is a tough spot. So let's think. He's only got 1 card left. What is he going to equip to? Probably an Ornithopter. But he might equip to a Memnite. Not if Delver doesn't flip though, he won't. It's pretty greedy to take it. To block the Memnite, nah, we just take it. Scalding Tarn on top. No, we draw it. We just pass. I don't know how we're going to beat the plating. Probably have to actually hope he equips onto an X1 here. Equips to the Ornithopter. Okay. It's kind of a tough spot because I think I need to get... Well, do I need to get a Swamp? If I get a Swamp that unlocks Kolaghan's Command, which is one of my outs, I'm just taking so much damage from this. 1. Maybe I should have blocked last turn. Get 2 more life. I guess I'm trying to just draw like Bolt or Electrolyze. Yeah, we'll just preserve our life total. I don't really know what I'm hoping to draw here. Just Lightning Bolt or Electrolyze, I suppose. So I can go to 1 or Chump. I guess what I'm hoping to draw is a spell on top Spell on top makes it so that I'm not just dead. So we just go to 1 here. Yeah, okay. Can't fetch anymore. It's unfortunate, but I think we need a lot of stuff to go right to win this. Watery Grave, no. So I might actually just be dead now. Snapcaster. Yeah, I need to draw a spell or flip this. And not blocking has to be correct. Well, I don't know. It's tough. I needed to draw a spell there and I didn't, so I'm dead. Probably could have played this game better. Well, I probably could have played Serum Visions on turn 1. Like I thought this would be too slow and I'd be taking too much damage, and he had a very fast draw. So unfortunately, we are dead. Alright. Beats. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.